Alright, thanks for stopping by. This is my exclusive very first look at the Linux video editor Kdenlive for Windows. Now, one thing about this, you have to follow the instructions here precisely. If you do not, it will not work. I will not bore you with the instruction details. I will say that I follow the instructions exactly as you see it, and it appears to be working. So let's fire this up. Now what I did first of all was to check all of my menus, submenus, the options here, make sure everything is there. And as far as I could see, I did not see anything missing. Again, very brief look at this. Everything appears to be there. I did go to, let's see, configure Kdenlive. I went through these options one by one. Again, everything appears to be there. Timeline, environment. The one thing about this, processing threads, it says greater than 1 is experimental. If you go greater than 1, I know it'll slow you down rendering videos, but if you go more than 1, you may run into some problems, and that's unfortunate. Anyway, capture, jog shuttle, playback, I left these default. Okay, so let's test this and see what we have. Right click, add a clip. I'll add this one, a short vlog I did in the car, and let's see if this will play.
Well, it looks like Apple is at least considering building electric cars.
Okay, it plays a little bit choppy, but certainly watchable. Let me drag this down here. Let's keep this simple. Let's right click. Let's see, add effect. Let's see, how about a simple fade from black? And yeah, fade to black. Alright, let's see if it plays here, the timeline.
Do we need even more cars here in the States?
Alright, that looks even more choppy, but let's go ahead and render it, and hopefully it's going to be okay. Yeah, let's go with the what do I use normally? Yeah, MPEG-4, H.264, which you see here. Let's go ahead and save it to the... No, I do not want to set up OneDrive. Let's save it to the desktop. I'll just call this 123 for now. It is a test. Now, keep in mind, this is a testing version of Kdenlive for Windows. Let's see, more options. And yeah, we'll go quality all the way up. The threads, again, you may run into issues. Encoder speed, I'll just crank this up. I'm not even sure if this really works. You know what, let's go ahead and go back. Let's go to settings, configure, let's go to environment. Let's crank this up. I have a dual core, and hopefully this will not crash. And let's render it, and yeah, see what happens. Again, this is a testing, the testing version for Kdenlive for Windows. Let's see, 16. Yeah, 16.12.1. If you want to use a free video editor for Windows, and this one is not for you, I would also check out Shotcut. In my test, that one appears to be stable, maybe not as robust as this one, but not that difficult to learn. Don't know if you could see this. There's a countdown timer here, 53 seconds. We'll let that finish, and we'll see what it looks like. You know, Kdenlive, when it works, I really do like it. For me, at least, for converting these videos or editing videos, for me it has everything that I need. As far as paid versions, at least in Windows, you may want to take a look at CyberDirector. Of course, Adobe is pretty good. There may be a few others. But for freebie for Windows, you can certainly try this. I will give this a recommendation for a try. Again, this will probably crash multiple times. But also, again, as I stated, check out Shotcut. shortcut which is available for both Linux and Windows. Okay, it looks like it's all done. Now again, we had some choppiness in the original. Let's go ahead and play this in VLC and see if it's smooth.
Well, it looks like Apple is at least considering building electric cars, at least here in the United States. Of course, the question is, do we need even more cars here in the States, especially with the ways?
Okay, it looks good to me. So yeah, check out the very first testing version of Kdenlive for Windows. I'm testing this in Windows 10 in a dual core with just 4 gigs of RAM. It appears to be running fine. So check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments below.